Okay, guys, so we will be starting our first analysis with the silver. What we can see on the daily chart at first, we can see that push to the downside from Tuesday. We took out those equal lows as well as those lows over here, and we've made a very good reaction from then, pushing the price to the upside, which lead to me thinking that Friday will be another push to the upside, taking out these swing highs over here. But we've got a range that we couldn't push from in Friday. So at the moment, we are looking at kind of a strange price action in here for the silver. We cannot take a good guess if the price is going to push to the upside or to the downside, especially on the daily time frame, because it's looking like it's going to keep ranging at the moment until we have a solid closure above a swing high or a swing low point. But at that point, we're gonna check and take our bias on the 4-hour time frame where we can see something better. What we can see here, we have a very solid push to the upside, taking out that swing high point over here, making a market structure shift to the upside and giving us that big fair value gap over here, which for the moment is respected from the price, and it is acting as a support for the buyers. That's the only thing that we can look for at the moment, and that's why I will be looking only for long positions and not take any shorts at that point of the market. We can see a nice push over here, uh, which is supported by this area, and we can only look for probably those extremes and that extreme over here. That will be my targets for today, or if they are not met today, I'm gonna look for them tomorrow as well. The hourly chart is a little bit different over here. We have a very big consolidation from Friday, very shit price action over here. But with the opening of this week, we've made it open low, which made a push to the upside. We've come back and make the hourly time frame bullish, and we made that fair value gap over here, which is respected for the moment, and we can only look for bullish price action from here. We've also made a SMT with the gold, which took out its as a lows, and for the moment silver is not taking them out. So we can look from here for a position. Since we have that SMT over here and we have an hourly time frame respected fair value gap, we can look from here on the 15 minutes for a good structure we can use to take position. What that structure should look like, we need to see a nice push here with some volume, taking out that swing high, making us a market structure shift on the 15-minute chart and giving us a fair value gap which can be retested, and from then there make our entry. So at the moment I will be looking for the next two to three candles to make a very nice push to the upside. As we can see, for the moment we are starting to see that push to the upside, giving us the market structure shift above this swing high, then a fair value gap to be retested, and then we can enter a very nice position, something like that, with stop loss above the below the swing low point, which made the SMT, and our target should be over here uh, on the 4-hour time frame. So that will be what I will be looking for the silver for today. Let's check out the gold. What can we see over here? We've got a very consolidating price action over here. We've got the Tuesday, Thursday taking out those lows over here and rejecting to the upside, with Friday making a very nice push to the upside, targeting that inverted fair value gap over here, and also those swing highs with those swing highs over here. But it was going to be a very nice price action if we've managed to invert that fair value gap and use it as support for the price, but we didn't do that. We got back into the range and we respected that fair value gap, which gives me the chance of price pushing to the downside as well, respecting that fair value gap. So probably for today, I won't use anything on gold. I will only use it as a manipulation for the silver because we don't have a clear price action we can use. The 4-hour time frame is actually not looking that bad. We have a nice push to the upside, making market structure shift over here, as well as what we saw on silver, and making us that big fair value gap, which at the moment is respected from the price. But after that push to the upside, we've made a very nice drop, which is not something we can use for trades at the moment. We have that small fair value gap here. It will be perfect to be respected, of course. If we take the position on the silver, it will be very good to see that fair value gap respected by gold as well. But we're gonna see what will happen. We have that drop here, took out the Asia lows, which made our S&T. So at the moment, I'll be using gold only as a manipulation for silver. And if we get the chance to take a trade over there, it will be perfect. So yes, then let's check out Euro USD. What we have over here. The daily time frame at the moment is kind of ranging, but we're in a bullish price action since we closed a candle above that swing high point. And after that rejection from the volume imbalance over here, we will be looking only for bullish price action at the moment. The 4-hour time frame is looking very nice as well. We've got that push to the upside, then a rejection making a higher low, testing that fair value gap over here, and making another push to the upside, making a break of structure above these highs. And we've got that fair value gap over here, also that one over here. Let me mark them actually, so it will be more visible over here, and that fair value gap over here. With the weekly open, we've actually inverted that fair value gap, but that's not that big of a deal. I won't look that as a bearish sign. It is actually not a bad retrace back into that fair value gap here. So we're gonna look only for bullish price action for today. The hourly time frame is not looking that bad. We've made a drop after it, a very solid push to the upside, and now the London session open is kind of arranging, I would assume. What I'm looking at every day, it's mostly an S&T below the Asia lows, or if we don't make that manipulation below Asia lows, I'm looking for it below London lows. That is the base of my strategy. I'm mainly looking for S&T, and from over there we build up the idea and the entry and everything. But first, so we can even look for a position, we should take and have a S&T with some key position, something like Asia lows, London lows, or a key swing low point on the 4-hour time frame or the daily time frame. So for the moment, we won't have anything to do on Euro USD. We have a very nice push to the upside, which didn't take out the Asia lows before it. So probably we're gonna see the price ranging and maybe a manipulation below London lows later into the day with the New York Open. And from there, I might take a long position or short position. No, not short position, only long position. We're gonna see. For the moment, we're in a bullish price action. It's possible to see a nice push to the upside, taking out that 4-hour fair value gap, which is my target for the day and also for the week. Let's see if we're gonna reach it or not. There are two chances for the price. It's either gonna push to the upside without giving me my entry, or it's gonna range in London session, manipulate above it, below it, and then take a push to the upside. The pound USD, which is the correlated pair to euro. That's why I'm trading it as well. So what we can see over here, the daily time frame for the moment is keeping the bullish price action. The only thing we are going to look for today is those over here highs. The 4-hour time frame is also looking very nice. We have a push to the upside, rejection, making a higher low, then another push to the upside, taking that swing high point, making a break of structure again, making that fair value gap below us, which should act as a support for the price if we're gonna see a market pushing even higher. Targets for today will be that swing high over here, a little bit below it, because we have a small fair value gap here, and also that extreme over here. That will be my targets for today. And what we're gonna look for, the hourly time frame. At the moment, we still don't have this Asian session taken out, so we don't have any trades in here for the moment. We've made a good push from the closure of Asia session and the open for the London. So what I will be looking for is probably consolidation and a S&T below the London lows, and from there try to position myself. If we don't have that kind of price action, we might even just push to the upside, take those targets, and don't give me any entry for today. So what I'm going to look for is only an S&T below Asia or below London lows, and from there position myself. Same thing as on the euro. We've already made a nice manipulation here on the gold, so we are looking for a nice price action here on silver. Yes, we can already see that move to the upside. Now we only gonna need one more candle to close and make that fair value gap here on the 15-minute chart, and it will be a nice position we can take to the upside. That will be it for today, guys.